Greetings, everyone. Can't see myself started live, but I think it needs a little more time to start here since this is a live stream. Again, I've come here not feeling well, but like it's on my mind. Need to talk about, and I can't talk properly. Maybe my tone, but I'm here for a better world, for more trust, for more respect, to give to human beings, less evil people, let's collectively, right? So this is not for validation, self-validation, but it's like, why would Indians keep coming here and telling me to join Sahil or ex-Muslim or Adam Seeker when, this is not right, right? Do you know how many covert narcissists there are and what these kind of humans do to people? As I found out through learning from 5 signs, you're dealing with a human demon. Success in the, let's know how human beings work, how the success to the best revenge. 5 signs you're dealing with a human demon. Run, Ex-Shia speech. Maybe it's an AI, I don't know, maybe it's not, but this is Ex-Shia's speech if I pronounced the name properly. If not, I apologize. So, we have these kind of demons, human demons. He says 5 signs you're dealing with. And what I saw, so how many times do I have to go back and show you Indians, like, how many, what they do to you even as friends. They come when you're broken and they come dressed up, they show you they are greater. Or if I tell them that, oh, I got this miracle and feelings went away, those depressive, and so they will try to put me in the doubt, and then they themselves say that no one should put you in doubt. So they should keep their mouths shut, right? Rather than, oh, I don't believe it, that your feelings would, but where did those feelings go about attachment and obsession or depression? I mean, or the desire, the wish to possess this woman, principle that you love, but, where did that feeling go? Or did you really do this on that day when they weren't there? They were my friends, school friend, O level, and then for A level sometime and St. Michael's. And so they come, and so I was like a kind of, they put you in this very clever people, and it's very difficult to discern because they keep you in that doubt. Whether, did they mean it like this? Like, what were their intentions? Oh no, like, yeah, and the words like, they might say, oh, I'm thrilled in an email, through an email, that you're practicing your law, or, oh, I'm so happy for you that, oh, you're all dressed up, you're going to your principal's place. And then all of a sudden you find out in year 2000 when you're crippled, that they've found this, they've come across this person in Canada, Ali Tim, and they're going to the principal, and they call you and they say, would you like to come with us? And then something the principal has said, that I wouldn't even allow you to go to Mohen's house, even if her mother was there, right? My friend Mohen in Holborn College. So, so I would respect that lady's house rules and her rules about her daughter, right? So if she's telling me, if you were my daughter, I wouldn't allow you to go to parties or go to a male friend's house, even if his parents are there, even if his mother's there, even with friends, like, meaning. So I was kind of, then, and another thing is, okay, my feelings changed. They transformed into So it was very difficult to tell this friend, like, she started to question me, and then, it's the same thing on the other hand, like, no, no, no one should make you doubt yourself, meaning you should believe in yourself. Another time, after some years, and I'm like looking at her and by where, she wanted to take me out and she insisted that I go out with her. I was not well and not ready for it. But one day you have to go. Okay, sorry, I've talked like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to, but I'm not in my proper. And maybe I will never be A1 again, normal. Maybe I will. Who knows? A miracle again God can give, like He gave me at the end of 1989. Yes, feelings can get transformed. And you know how they come? Oh, I care about you. I worry about you. And you, Indian, the Indians here. So I've known these people. I've seen life very closely. And Sholin, if this is Sholin's voice here. And also, you must, if you are interested, listen to Bren Brown. So, are you coming here to rub it in? Indians. It wouldn't matter to me if I was normal. And so I thought, okay, I know that a problem will come through the through the Muslims, but I didn't think that problems would come through ex-Muslim Pakistani and the Christian. I didn't think that. So much problems that the ex-Muslims have created for me also, like for the way they are, like I had to come every time going to Sahil ex-Muslim channel. Now Adam Seeker coming how many years back, more than 2.5 years back, maybe, or 3 years back, and then say, I'm afraid that I'm concerned that the ex-Muslims are giving a bad name to us, right? Because of their behavior, like the way today Adam Seeker. So maybe I couldn't come here live, but I wasn't able to say it properly or something, and I was too angry because I wasn't well. I've been morphed, you know, uh, and I haven't been able to. I get angry and violent, and abusive and vulgar. So I've been saying about my case, if I can find an expert to help me or someone who. So there are people, thank God, there's a friend with a friend from the Inside channel, and they're beautiful people. But I haven't really, had a one-to-one personal, until I don't have a personal thing. But anyways, that can help from. But when these people personally, when I see them interacting with a Muslim like Adam Seeker, I saw the way he was interacting, and with the Buzurg, with an elderly Shia religious scholar, and Nuria Khan, and nasty, that's nasty, right? So Americans and Britishers might say whatever, like, what will they call her? Effing very bitchy, someone is really bitchy, but very dirty mouth, disrespectful. I don't think a Shia will kill you if he tells you, a religious berserk scholar telling you that come and talk to me. I think he should have said, come. He should have said, if you want to talk to me, don't speak over me and loudly like this to bring your point through, right? First, let me explain, and then when your time comes, you can reply to me, answer. And don't raise your voice like this. What kind of person is Jail, wild cat, wild, what do you call it? Adam Seeker on Nuria Khan's house. Nuria Khan also really Okay, so these, and there are others who are your friends who are आस्तीन के सांप कहते हैं ना, मैं जैसे उर्दू में your आस्तीन, your sleeves, snakes. They are there when you are feeling low, and they love to come to you and give you prep talk, and from school, like, oh, I want to contribute and I want to do this. So, and someone who's been separated like me, I was in my own, like, I couldn't think of contribute. Couldn't, if I could reach college, school every day regularly, I used to have these lower back pains that were, even my principal told me was so strong that she had these terrible backaches. And when I had them, when it started, and I was like, uh, she said she had them in 1987, 88. And same time I was sleeping on that off-white sofa in my sitting room. And then they had off-white sofa as well. What a coincidence in the sitting room. So backaches. So it's difficult to get up. It was really, I was like depressed and all this. And while your friend is like in school, when you go to school, oh my God, it's like, oh my God, not again. Oh, I want to contribute. I want to, like, it's a prep talk. So they love doing this to you. So, like, maybe not like, you see, in college, I fell in love with myself and my life. That's what the principal, she didn't know she did this to me, but I started to talk to myself, and I enjoyed being alone with myself, and the memories of yesterday in college repeat. And, I loved it. Not that I was missing it and crying about it, but I enjoyed every moment. So I changed. I became a newborn. I was no longer the Zahra that, the image the people, some of them keep of you, and they like, oh, you smoke, or you the childhood one we've known, right? They don't meet you afresh, and new, like half it. Although, yeah, I have been, I have been the old Zahra for a long time, but then when I changed, and then no, even in that old Zahra that used to go and meet her grandmother in Dubai for renewal, passport renewal or something, short time. I was never like that I was always good with her and well behaved. In fact, lived in the same house with her in Dubai. I was never rude, never answered her. I was, meeting my grandmother, forgetting the past, like what she did to me in childhood and all this, everything. And just meeting her as a new, like this is my grandmother. And so today she hasn't hurt me. She hasn't done anything, like indirectly said anything. I'm going to, even if when she said something, and I found out that about my sleep in the daytime, I didn't say anything. Someone warned me that please be careful, like here. So I was like, I'm here for a short period, and thinking to myself that I'll go back to Karachi. So, but even my uncle and the side that I didn't in childhood I didn't like, or in London I didn't like, I would still meet them every time, like not bringing in that I don't like them. I would come with a loving, open heart, clean intentions, clean consciousness. Meet them like that. So, but if they don't want to meet me like that, then it's okay. And if they start the same old record about me, it's okay. Because my mother, we were in Pakistan, so I had to go back to Karachi, and then with other people in Karachi, if the same old thing starts and all this. So even as a old Zahra, I would meet some people, but friends, you see, they sometimes when they're friends and they come like this, they can be very damaging. They can also, then if I had lived with my uncles and my father's side or my family, my grandmother, I would have lost it some after some time. Like my mother would lose it because she got married in this family, right? It's like she said she loved them, but they didn't love her. So it's very difficult to be with these, although your husband, some people would say, but why? The husband is really nice and all this. But you don't have to be, you can be nice, but nice is, you can be in front, you don't have to be physically hitting someone to be, or beating. That's also bad, like physical beating the wife and all this. But over the years, like the way my mother at 13 when she got married to my father, it really had an effect on her. Even though they didn't beat her, or those in India and in Pakistan, like how they treat the maids, and a husband beating his wife and separating her from in Pakistan, a nurse who was working. It was terrible. That's like beyond me. I don't know how. So, like my friend, this ex-friend was saying, like Nazir, right? But Nazir's mother, what? But of course she lost. So I'm not I wasn't Shahid Nazir, and neither was I Nusrat Bhutto. I didn't come from a family with politics, and and I don't know. Some people have trauma, and I don't know how they survive. And I'm sorry, but my own I know what affected me, and I know my limits and what could make me a devil and which person can bring the best out of me. So when I joined college, I was like, God had given me a miracle. I could leave Miss Disab now, everything behind, and go forward in life. And I was thinking, like, the emptiness is great. That I was, and I would say that, oh my God, I got this patience, and I own nothing. Nothing is mine, and now the world can throw anything at me, and it wouldn't mind. And listen, Zahra, if even your best friend betrays your trust, at least the consolation, you don't betray that. The consolation is that you didn't betray their trust, so don't get shaken up when they betray your trust. But then I saw that these wisecracks I gave myself. The consolation is that you didn't abuse them, they abused you, they were rude, they ruined your reputation, they betrayed you. At the end of the day, the consolation is that you didn't do that. So why are you letting these people do this to you? Rise above all this. Thank God. Be grateful. Or whoever, thank yourself. I say, look, I listen to that self. Thank you. That higher self who says, rise above this and take it as a consolation. It's so easy to walk away with light-hearted. Even Hafiz says, light-hearted, let me go to the tavern, meaning the sharab khana, meaning the bar, pub, right? As long as I didn't hurt someone. Right? Whatever they take from me, at least the Whitney Houston song is that they can't take away my dignity, but at least they can't take away that guilt-free consciousness, that guilt-free, that I didn't hurt someone. At the end of the day, I still did good also. Okay, if I can't do good for them, at least I didn't do bad for them. At least I didn't wish them bad. At least I didn't disrespect them. or misbehave with them or answer them back. So what is this that we're creating? And of course, in year 2000, it was like too shocking for me. What is coming out of me? I thought, okay, maybe then later on I read that in yoga, in meditation also, all that bad comes up. So maybe it's the bad that was coming up. I thought that, oh my God, I would never get jealous. I would admire someone. Whoa, what a beautiful girl. And I wish I was like that. But, I would never get jealous that, oh, why does she? And I would want to go and hurt her or want to possess and take away the whatever. No. So I didn't have that jealousy in me so much as, but my psychologist said that every human being has jealousy. So if you, I think not every human being, but later on when I was doing when Fatima Zahra's disciple came telepathically and they were fighting this witch, and I was like, I'm not going to kill anyone, right? What we can do, so I was telepathically communicating back that, can we just, is there a way we can diffuse the energy, evil power that they are using to harm others on the spiritual level, metaphysical level? I didn't get. So they were like, see, then slowly I got the answer that, oh my God, if you give them leverage, right, or what, then it's like there's no end to this, and there's no limit to the zulm, to the cruelty they can inflict on others. Like if what I felt was, okay, the witch, she also projected her own, like, what projection, but she, fighting a witch, what happened slowly, like then they said, now tell me. And I'm like, okay. So it's like God has told us, like if, so you didn't agree to Halal Bait, right? Way anymore. I was like, yes, I had my doubts, like there are no enemies in the, even in our majlis now, the ulemas in 1989, they had started to, maybe they took help from the Americans or what, that your best enemy, your best friend and your best enemy is in yourself, nowhere else. And don't think outsiders are, it's the no. Your best enemy, no, oh, sorry, your worst enemy and your best friend is in yourself. I had heard a majlis like this in my Shia Muharram time from my Shia ulama. So, yeah, I had started to believe that there's no evil existence, really, and all this. And so now God was telling me, now tell me, if shouldn't I burn them in hell? I was like, yes, right? So now will you question me at the end of, on Judgment Day, that, oh God, why would you burn these people in hell? Right? At that time, I was like, no, I won't question you anymore, God. Why would you burn them in hell forever? It's relative, right? That reality. When they were hurting me on the spiritual, metaphysical level, oh, don't ask me. It was like, if you ask me then, if to tie them upside down for days in and days out and hit them and torture them, I would say, yes, do it. Oh, and so this, and Bibi Mariam is coming and saying, America will be finished. Zara, America has done this to, America is the terrorist, and yes, Bibi Mariam, America will be finished. Very, very good, and I'm, in that, oh, I wanted all the evil people, and now whoever came and even taunted me, Mary ऐसी, like, I couldn't stand it, right? I could even say, go die. like quickly curse the person. So I realized, oh God, this happens in weakness or when you're oppressed or something. But then I've seen many, like Mukhtara Mai, again, gang rape. And then the way she's spoken and she's so composed and all this. And I think she even said, who said that I can even forgive? No, she said I can't forgive, but she's so composed. No, she didn't say it. Mukhtaram, I didn't say that. Did she say she can forgive her? No, she said I would never forgive the rapist. Uh, I don't know what would happen to me. So in this, I started to morph, and I said, "Oh, inki maa ko, yeah, 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 yeah. Tell them that we will take your loved one. If you love your mother and respect her, what have you done to my mother here? And what she's crying for, and not 1 minute of rest, or anything." So I was like, yeah, yeah, now I would tell them, I will dig your mother's grave if she's dead, and, do things to her. Rape her. Morphed as a rapist now. Me. Oh my God. Okay, I don't think mental trauma. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, this also, and so Indians, I expected better from you. Although one Indian man last night, but words, I'm sorry, I told them, right? Words are not enough. You have to prove it to me. And where are the other Indians? Why were they coming? Krishna Gupta, right? Are telling me to go, and you're supporting this evil person, Adam. What if he talked like this with your guru, Sadguru, a berserk, not even Sadguru, let's say the young Sadguru? Huh? How would you feel? Like Adam Seeker and Nuria Khan has spoken to, or Nuria Khan spoken about commenting, her commentary, nasty woman. I would. So making a better world, and these ex-Muslims giving a problem too. I didn't think these ex-Muslims would give me a problem. Then when I realized that was like 3 hours, oh sorry, 3 years ago, on, and then I was like, something is wrong here. And how can a Christian criticize, like call Christian Prince, I felt was a covert narcissist, right? But he was saying, like, if you don't be like me, then, and of course he's got a lot of stamina. But he's also got a patience with these. Some of them, but I don't know. I mean, I can't say how many, but he has more patience than I have. And I'm a girl, and I'm a female. Sorry, not a girl anymore. But I'm a woman, and all this. But I didn't think that on YouTube, even Christians, I started to fear. Who was that underground from India? Ground. He was so rude with me, and now I had to tell them that please show your faces so that we know who you are. They said, like, why does she wants us to get into trouble, right? So they got angry at me. Yes, I did I suggested that. I was like, no, you should show your faces, because then at least we can know who you are, or don't do this. So yes, one time I have suggested this due to my concerns that these people could be fake ex-Muslims. And they could be only like, like I have my fear. What is this going on? Like I couldn't find humanity in them. I couldn't find support in them for the ex-Muslims like me, or, like, so I couldn't find support in them. I just saw Very professional and very superficial, maybe it is then. So yeah, my thing was, please show your faces. But now with interaction with them, I realized that they are not, if I am bad, right, and I have my fears and I screamed or I said, show your faces, right, because I have a problem, right, I morphed in year 2000 a lot since then. Whatever was on me, I thought be Fatima Zahra's disciple, all delusions would go, since Ahlul Bayt's help has come, Bibi's help has come. And then now I'll face the reality. I'll see, I'll accept the reality without the delusions, without the desires. Nothing like that. So what a shock of my life. You know, I trusted Bibi Fatima Zahra, believed in her so much that my aunt and I, once we were discussing, and she said, yeah, I would drink, if someone told me that Bibi Fatima Zahra has sent you this to kill me, let's say our own Shia Sayyid even. She said, I would drink that if they've given me poison because my belief in Bibi Fatima Zahra, that can save me. Like, God will save me due to that. It says, oh, Bibi Fatima Zahra, Prophet Muhammad's wife, daughter, has sent you this, right? And this has happened, like not poison or anything, but like sent you a thread, and she's come to my mother's cousin or uncle, because they were caretakers of the Imam Barber. So, anyways, but yeah, so the point here is that my aunt said that if someone, like a Sayyid, comes and says, I want to help you, but he's actually got poison in that drink, that he says that this is from the daughter of Prophet Muhammad, Fatima. She said, I would take it and drink it. Like without verifying anything. So people start to, they weren't even on the phone like I was, if Pakistan is so religious, right? Then let's try this. I said, Khuda ka khauf karo, Allah, Rasulullah ka wasta hai. Idhar phone nahi karo, hame tang. Don't call, crank calling, harassing us through the phone calls and all this. No, nothing, no effect. But on the other hand, so religious, 5 times, and see what Kalamu they have done. Madrasas. Going back to ye kya hai? So it's quite shocking. If at Omar, oh, oops. So can you believe my shock over this? Like, so now I can show you, thanks to Ifat Omar, the dark side of madrasas in Pakistan. Now do you believe me that calls coming or unko main waste de rahi? I'm giving them the sake of Allah and Rasulullah. Not even like khauf. I'm not saying fear Allah. I'm saying for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah. Don't harass us. Don't call us. No, nothing worked. They went on with the crap. I just had to bang the phone down on them. So this, can you believe it now? Allah, कौन सी religious republic, Islamic Republic of Pakistan hai? What Islamic Republic of Pakistan? Instead of saying, I'm going to the police, if you're so religious, or if you're religious, it's the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. This should stop you. For the sake of Allah and Rasulullah, don't do this. It didn't stop them. Now my neighbor is telling me 2 of them were, kidnappers were Shias. Huh? After my mother's death, he came over to, console He was my youngest brother's friend. What? And then I was like, what? I was shocked. And they've gone to Majlis and they've kept him tied somewhere, blindfolded, so he didn't even know where they've taken him. So in this group, two of the boys were Shias. And I was like, who is behind them, I wonder. And they're going to Majlis, Muharram Majlis. And my neighbor saying, but what? Like, I'm like, I am shocked. I feel like throwing up, okay? So shocked, sorry. I have to just cut that off now. The dark side of madrasas. What are they doing? Grand debate. Pakistan's madrasa system exposed. Abuse, trauma. I feel like throwing up. Okay, I can't read it out loud. And it would. So, remembering my past in Pakistan, year 2000 also, what is this? So, if you, okay, there are hypocrites, you see. In childhood, I could take it, but even in about our Shias, some Shias also being hypocrites, but now I can't take it anymore. Like, you take it, and if you don't have that patience from God, it's not coming from me or doing all this meditation. So I thought all that coming up, you know, whatever I thought was not in me, like let's say not that kind of jealousy that I deprived someone, but maybe like, oh, I wish I was like her or something, and admiration or, like that. But no, it was different. It wasn't like that anymore. It was that then you get better and better and better. I've gotten worse and worse and worse, or it's just the same, but more controlled now that I have a little bit of energy where I can, put my mind on this and control myself, like not go on the principles page. So I was just saying, my mummy, principal, so great. I said such bad things about her son, but her son never ever misbehaved or anything. What kind of a mother would this Adam Seeker's mother be? Punjabi. Ooh. So sorry, not all of you Punjabis. Angie is Punjabi. She's a wonderful person, right? It's so good. I'm happy. My friend is Punjabi, Mariam, uh, and she's also Shia. But Angie is not a Shia. She's a Punjabi. Although I did make thank you, a case. Sorry, a group on Facebook. So I haven't removed that. A cruel Punjabi mad woman. Um, Angie, where's she? She spells it right. Yeah. No. I'm sorry, not this one. It's Angie without the E. No, I think it's with the E or without the E. Okay, I can't find her. Can't find it. So what is this? We want a better world, and I've said, okay, I'm bad. Okay, I've become my lower self. I even told Anita, my Hindu friend, and emailed her that I think my energy is going low to the lower self, and I can't. I was like in a daldal, quicksand, also. So a lot of shocks and all this. I've morphed. Angie, where are you? What is her channel's name? She's a Punjabi, right? Oh, in this, is it ANG? No. So she's a Pakistani, right? Punjabi Angie. I can't find her channel. So this, and sorry, my limit. I cannot take, like, I even thought of if let's suppose it can help a criminal act from a human being, stop them from a criminal act. Like, you know what, I want to do this helplines. So we should have helplines. Maybe someone may, even a criminal can call and say, you know, I feel like maybe, just maybe, I really hate this person, I want to kill this person or something. And maybe the helpline can help them. Like in the Arabian Nights, what was that case? Every night, he would kill the bride, his bride, and then one bride was deferring, talking to him, right? Uh, the Arabian Nights. So this was like, I can't take it anymore. So can you please understand? Okay, there'll be these covert nonsense coming here, since I have. One night I was like, you know, I came to my normal state for a little while. Like, okay, just overlook this and you just be good and talk good. And even if you feel you're being lied to or being betrayed, I didn't lose my cool, or I didn't get angry at all. Like how to deal with it. You know, there's a way to, okay, yeah. So, thinking verbal abuse law in UAE, defamation law, punishment, fines. What would constitute verbal abuse to be, and all this? Should we now not take action? So I want to build a community here also, and good people calling good people, coming together. Although I can't give right, I don't know when I will be able to, but they say harkat, barkat hai, harkat mein barkat hai. It's like start with the harkat, like movement has this blessing. So life is all about movement, right? So first start and see if when we can have this, that I can have a community, we can get together, help people, support people, the vulnerable. And please, no taunts. If I detect, and I will trust my feelings here, not what you're saying here, if I detect that you are one of those covert narcissists or gaslighters or dishonest people, and you want to hurt people and you want to take us into your confidence by showing that you care, and then what you do is you then betray or taunt, then I will just ban you. So I think more than just on social media now, yes, give your story out, and at the same time, we can like outside of this, we can also take action, right? Like human rights, they have videos, then they have, you can subscribe to their channels. I can't afford to make a channel website, and then we can have some like trying even further, like UAE is, you know why insults here are a crime? Because they want to deeply, sorry. So in the UAE law and UAE for verbal abuse, where is it? I forgot. Okay, it starts. This is askthelawAE, verbal abuse in UAE. There is no doubt, while understanding that the UAE is the most popular country on the planet for security, protection, and laws. UAE has made laws for every type of abuse. Every type of abuse, assault, physical assault, violence, and abuse. Right? So, how do I. Uh, Okay, so what are the legal consequences? No, not this. Uh, Verbal abuse is also known as verbal assault or defamation. It means if there is a use of words to harm or defame another individual, okay, just an individual, yeah, defame them. It includes behaviors, insults, offensive verbal communication, as well as damaging the reputation of a person. The legal system of the United Arab Emirates provides the laws and rules to stop verbal abuse in the country. It does its best to resolve such issues and eradicate them from the roots. So I can only do this on social media, like live streams, help the Muslims in the best, and I don't have my best, but whatever I have left, I'm giving that. I don't mean to be rude or hurt you or insulting or all this, right? And I don't even want to deceive you or create any more further complications. I didn't want to. If I could spare you the pain of this truth, like I told my friend in London, I will always tell you the truth. If I know about the truth, if I know something and and you believe otherwise, even I know it's painful for you, I know it's going to hurt you, but I will tell you the truth. I'm sorry. And you also tell me the truth, even if it's painful. So laws available. So eradicate it from the roots. Now you see, uh, just by me coming here and the way I am, so I also abuse and all this, but my condition, I'm not, you can't put me in that reasonable man, what a reasonable man will do in provocation cases or verbally abused or, you know, but what a person who is already disturbed and has a mental condition, people of determination, they would be in, like me, in the UAE, considered as people of determination. Like when I went to make my ID card, the person told me, but he didn't reply. He said, "You are people of determination, so you know how much you need to pay?" Like the reduction of this, even for the Emiratis. Not, I mean, for the Emiratis, it's like, let's say it's 100, 200, right? For renewal for 5, 10 years, right? But if you're in the people of determination, then you would be, for you as an Emirati, it would go down to, 50, 40 dirhams like that. Reduction in the renewal charges price. But then, because I have to have that card, and I was like, anyways, I don't know why he didn't. He said then you can come to the office when I WhatsApp message you again. He didn't. So it would reduce, the fees would reduce for people of determination. So we want to eradicate this from the root. And this way, help for humanity. This is not only like for just bashing, insulting the Muslims and insulting the religion. It seems it has become like that. And how well I can talk and who I can interview. And okay, I'm going to interview this person, and how professional my channel is. Is it like it's become like this or what? So I felt it's become like this, but mine is, I don't want to make it professional because I want to keep it like people could come and talk, and I'm tutti pooty, like ek dusre ko help bhi kare. There was a time I couldn't talk properly. Even now I can't talk properly. So maybe people will not be interested in this. So if you're not interested, you're not interested. But I want to try and help people. If they can't talk or we can't talk properly, professionally, uh, give them, a chance to talk and encourage them this way. Yeah, there are people who misused my StreamYard, right? And they don't even, like, then I have to stop them. But at that time, I went on allowing them, and then I realized, no, this is, oh, so, some people using, everything to spread lies or try to fool us or deceive us. So, oh my God, it's like I'm crushed. In this, I have gotten up like it's like a phoenix, like get up again, but not, but I haven't had that much strength. So in this, I don't know how I get up. No, try. And even when you, like, I'm so shocked, right, in trauma. Like Anita Murjani has written a book and she's helping empaths from, so there are these dragons and what kind of empath you are. But, and Jennifer McLean, or so she told Anita, and I have known Jennifer McLean just by through voice, because I used to listen 8, 9 years ago when I was when I left Karachi, like the masters talking, and she would arrange all this, and she would be the interviewer. I think it was her, right? And she was on, oh, when I was on Facebook also. And then they didn't have the videos, but they would just have the podcast, like talk. So I've known Jennifer McLean, and she's been with these masters and interviewed them, but she never knew that such evil people existed. Until, Anita Marjan, and then she was like, oh, and so she has put her everything, she's like giving us for free. She's been rich. She doesn't take any donations, I think. So also Anita Murjani with her, so they're helping, help the empaths against the narcissists. And so I think I'm getting a lot of, because I learned from these foreigners, the Westerners and Europeans, not foreigners. Westerners and Europeans, you're humans, you're like, we're not foreigners, we're not. Uh, there's no, we don't have different countries. In humanity, we are one, right? So I should call you foreigners. But I learned from the Westerners and the Europeans that about covert narcissists, the videos to help us, that so I was thinking, and they're like, covert narcissists are like this, they take your supply, and they like, as if there's no love in them, there's no care in them for anyone. But then I was like, no, but this one, okay, cruel to me, but good to the other, like her family member or his family member. Then another video, I was like, yes. Oh, you see, it's the empaths that are their supply. They would not do this to anyone. And if the family, if they're even if their son is an empath, they would do it to them. Covert narcissist is their supply. So I was like, oh, okay, but they're nice with other people, they're good. And all this is only the empath they want, they're after. So now we've got all this problem, that not murderers, not rapists, but also these covert narcissists, malignant gaslighters. Oh my God, there's an avalanche. So helping empaths, How many? So how can we do this when there are these covert narcissists coming, you know, masked as helpers? Even recently, I got one who said he's an ex-Shia. Okay? And I've tried to help. Say, beware. It's a war against manipulation also. I didn't know how to put it. I didn't know the narcissist word. I could say, I have written a article like, tipsy over pleasing others. But now they say even pleasing, that's pleasing others. Like my father wants me to have this kind of a haircut, wants me to be like this, or my mother wants me to be like this, and my friend wants me to be like this, or like that. I've written something. I don't have it with me now. Tipsy over pleasing others, but you shouldn't even please others, they say. And being nice or being kind, being nice and being kind, two different things. So I've learned that also. And I wanted, before all this that I learned from the Westerners or Europeans, I've made a Facebook group, War on Manipulation. Before all this, these videos I've seen and come across. So it's very essential that we help the narcissist and cut off these verbal and these disrespectful things. It will not happen. I don't want it to happen on my live stream, at least. Right? Please. So, not on my live stream. And insulting a Muslim, unless not insulting, we're having a, they steer me to it. I see that they're dishonest or they're not, then you know what I mean, like I could get angry and raise my voice. So someone would say, oh, you're bullying us, right? But um, you're not seeing this, and I'm not bullying you, I'm tired. And they could say, oh, she's using this, she's a covert narcissist, I'm tired, that's why I raise my voice. So it could come back to me in this way. So it was very difficult. And before that, I was seeing hypocrites, cruel hypocrites, like from my religion. What I learned, right, to coin this word, hypocrites, cruel hypocrites. Who was he? Doctor. He's Doctor Sam Vaknin. He's coined it, or who? And there's Doctor Ramani also on covert narcissist. I think the word has been coined by someone, Western, Doctor Sam Vaknin. Okay, the hypocrite. I would say hypocrites. Call them cruel hypocrites. And so now the word has been coined, and they're called narcissists, or covert narcissists, or overt narcissists, or malignant narcissists. And then there are the Hayoka empaths, and it's very difficult to tell whether this is a narcissist or this is a Hayoka empath. And what they were saying, there was a time when my aunt was in difficulty, distress, divorced, and all this, had come back home, and she would say, anyone who would give me the news that of their death, I would start laughing. So it doesn't mean that we're happy or something. So Hayoka empaths can do that. Start laughing, and you would think, oh, this is a covert narcissist, or this is a a narcissist. Like, that day my uncle died, or father died, or mother died, and we laugh. So mischievous. Mischievous, mischievous, mischievous. Some people even like the pronunciation to be perfect. So I'm, yeah, so this friend who was very, oh, O levels, she was very particular about pronunciation. She used to tell me that, like, her sister was born in Canada and she has a stronger Canadian accent, and she doesn't herself have a, because she was born in Karachi maybe or whatever. And so, God, what effect she had on me. There was a time when she wasn't my friend. I didn't know her. She hadn't joined. I hadn't even gone to that school that I joined. So where I met her. So before that, I read Les Miserables, and I used to call him Jean Valjean, like from Karachi American School. After that, like I didn't even pronounce it French in the French way, although I have learned French in Karachi American School, third grade. Jean Valjean or whatever, and then later on in Alliance Française, but that was later. But I've learned and I had a good memory when I was in Karachi American School, and after that also. So, it wasn't that the accent I wasn't looking at, but I was like fascinated with the story, right? And now my English, if I read this, Les Miserables, I would be thinking about the accent, and that's got it in my mind. Like before this friend and others, another friend, also Christian friend, about the pronunciation of words and all this. But before, I just used to read a book, and I wasn't like it wasn't showing off, or I want to pronounce this word properly. Like our Karachi American School was not that rigid, you know, on these things, strict. So, but after in these local schools and all, I think our Pakistanis, some of them, who go abroad, they have this complex that we want the accent perfect, and also saying it kind of went in my. I've tried to get it out, can't get it out. And the reason my mother didn't have that much of a American accent in Karachi American School, the reason why I have a little bit more of this, perhaps the American accent, is because I was in a easy English class in Karachi American School, and they would put on me the headphones and learn English. I had to go to the easy English class of Mrs. Fierce and put headphones on and learn the English. So the American accent, my brother didn't have the accent that I have, and he doesn't bother about. He was in Karachi American School too, so this we weren't bothered about all this thing, accents and all. So we just read the book to actually to just the if the storyline was interesting, or if the story was interesting, and not about. I wasn't concerned about the English, like words and all this. Just get the story, just of it. So I wasn't going to be a writer either. But yeah, when I wanted to be like my father, why don't you write a book? And everyone's writing a book now. And even the ex-Muslims, they've written one book at least. And I couldn't write a book. So I was like, let's then try to, I tried to make the, reading and make it interesting for myself. And I was like, yeah, I started to get this inferiority complex then in year 2000 also. Oh my God. I've read all these and I never had an inferiority complex. Like, I didn't want to be a writer. Like, how come these, like Jane Eyre, Jane Austen And who has written Villette? And how do they know about this, the Eastern Villette by Charlotte Bronte? And at what age she wrote this book, the novel? I couldn't come close to her. So in year 2000, started to do this. Make it interesting and start to enjoy writing in a way perfect, or coming in that trauma and all this, on Facebook, like I'm going to write a story, post it. There weren't notes even, and then they started the notes on Facebook. But I couldn't use the notes much when I wanted to write a story and then continued on my post. So Charlotte Bronte. So I've read all these books when I left Karachi American School, I think, and I didn't have school. I didn't go to school for some years. I missed. But I never thought of or Jane Eyre, or, and Pride and Prejudice and Les Miserables. I was into sports. I was interested in sports a lot. So, but I read these books, and James, see, I read this, and now I wouldn't be able to, I would be bleeding from inside or something. You see, since 1989, I felt like this was the 6th year of separation with Mr. Sa, and my energy was now started to, like I had chronic fatigue syndrome. So, when I was in the 1980s, how do I say this? Henry James. Now I can't read this book, Portrait of a Woman. You see, back then I was not, maybe I wasn't an empath, I wasn't that sensitive, or I was strong, and this Portrait of a Lady by Henry James, right? And I've even had an experience of this. Like I may have gotten married to someone who is like Osborne. But when I found out that my past life daughter, but now, okay, I cut myself, yeah. A Portrait of a Woman by Henry James, actually. By Henry James. So we want to make you get my thing, Henry James, if you're not interested in what I'm saying and I'm just ranting. Uh, Osborne, or it's the characters. Now I would just scream, or I would want to scream, Isabel Osmond, Gilbert Osmond. So I'm already stiff, like clenched and all this, so please. So I have to explain this, yeah? So when I was, let's say, 14, 13 in Karachi American School, I read this book. I even read Salem's Lot when I was in Karachi American School. And I didn't feel scared. And I even saw exorcism until my aunt got possessed. Then I got very scared in my room up. So Salem's Lot. I even read Ruth, who was raped by her father, a book I can't find online. It didn't disturb me. Miss Dessau took me to the movie Jaws, and she got disturbed. Like my hand was on my seat, and her hand went up, and she grabbed my hand. She got scared. In the cinema hall, I'm sitting there, like, I know this is a movie. The Jaws is coming with her mouth open, the shark, and I'm not scared. And the theatrics and the music and, the works, right? Got Miss Dessau scared. And when the shark is going for that woman and bit her and the blood came out, I'm just sitting there, very, because my teacher, I'm very attached to and I like her. And that gave me strength maybe also to watch this movie without flinching or anything, like I didn't feel scared or or, have that like chill or a little bit of like movement, like, or like that. I didn't make a sound. I didn't feel anything in that movie. It was like I'm a narcissist or something. Because, I felt this is a movie. The reality was that Miss Dessa is sitting right in next to me. That was my reality. And that this is a movie for sure, and this is not reality. And it wasn't affecting me at all. And I was like, why is Miss Dessa so scared that she has to hold my hand? Like her hand went, her arm went up. And then, like, she didn't say, but I think one of her arms went up and, on my hand that was on the seat, side of the seat, hand rest. But now I can't watch. I can't even take the insults or, it's like terrible. Maybe I've grown old early or something. They say not to, subject elderly people. So that, maybe I was so shocked I couldn't even, because this nasty lady, she's very quick, and sometimes I don't get her words. Nuria Khan, nasty woman. Oh my God, what did she say about that religious scholar, Shia religious scholar? Elderly man, he's got white hair, a gray hair. I can't take it. I mean, and so I was considering maybe on what Adam Seeger. So, what kind of parents upbringing and ex-Muslims becoming like this? It's really, I get panic struck and please help, do something, stop them, or no way. This ex-Muslims are for humanity and for the truth. And if a person is for the truth, can never ever insult someone. Shouldn't. Normal. Akhlaq, manners. Like, what is this dirty mouth? I mean, it's really dirty. Okay, it's not good for my. I don't even want to look at her face. Okay, now help for the empaths. Anita Morjani and help for. I mean, the people here are making it have. Even the ex-Muslims have made it very difficult. Not only the evangelist Christians. Okay, freedom of speech, but you know, Okay, you abused someone, you used F word, or, I mean, abroad, not here in Dubai. You, I'll get a fine if I, like, hell for them bats. Even in like Pakistan, you said, like my father also used to say, like, B, B, C, B, C. Like, something fell and said, oh, C, Girgya. It fell, right? Hell for them bats. But, and because Miss Desas training, and my mother wouldn't say this, um, so hell for them bats. Anita Murjani. But, like, if you're for humanity, right? Ex-Muslim, for truth. I mean, why would you insult people and lie against them? Anita Murjani. See, I can't do multitasking. Anita Murjani and Jennifer McLean. I really like Jennifer. The Shirley MacLaine's acting, they said, is very good and all this. In Tears of Endearment movie. Jennifer, like, our Eastern, Middle Eastern. Give my daughter a shot. Jennifer McLean. Or McLean, sorry, I call her Mac. All the time with the, I forget, so. Sorry, Jennifer McLean. It's not McLean. Are you an empath? No more hiding. With yeah, I would like to hide, and yeah. But of course, something in Pakistan made me want to raise my voice, raise awareness. No more hiding. No more becoming a, what did we call it? Hermits? Or, no, go in our cocoons, isolate ourselves. Can't take the world. So how I've survived with this, I just did it with the help of those who are all in spirit. We are one. With your strength, when I was strong, when I was weak, you were strong. Celine Dion song, all those true friends, true well-wishers, good people for humanity, genuine people, authentic. You have sustained me. Like there's a saying, right? By what's her name? My family sustains me. So you are humanity's family. You are a family. You have sustained us. Oh, so all this thanks to Anita Murjani the first time. They started it. Hell for them bats. I felt they were the pioneers in this. Anita Murjani and Jennifer McLean. But the ex-Muslims, instead of helping, they have been a great panic. Like I've had to can't trust people because I had to be. Yeah, there was a time I was going around here and there, yes, saying, oh, but not like he put it in whatever manner, lying against me. Who's this underground? What was his name? From India, ex-Muslim. Okay, let's see if I can. No, I can't. I'll burst if I don't get angry or abuse. So let me just maybe try it, yeah? No. Oh, it's so depressing also. I don't see this. I want to play this video and show you what this nasty woman, dirty mouth, dirty heart, they say, and Adam Seeker lying against me. Adam Seeker lying, and then she said, oh, she's skeptical. So this poor lady, she's got a poor lady. She's just so. Oh, I have like. Oh yeah, I said about her that she's a little flirt also, right? But I wasn't well. I found her like a little loose, like wanting attention from the men. Then Haris Sultan, she came with Haris Sultan. So a little uh, Haris Sultan took her. Uh, when she's interviewed with these American Westerners, so I said, yeah, I had said about against her. And another thing against her was that I'm very skeptical of this person, Nuria Khan, because about that, the one who joined ISIS, the Britisher. On one hand, she was saying, well, Britishers say that uh, maybe she's only 15, right? So yeah, I want to also, but then I couldn't trust her. Like yeah, I couldn't trust her. But then here I've said, they helped me. Oh, I thought they had helped me here in the live stream, but then they showed their true colors. Terrible. I don't want to be with such people. So kind words and from inside, not just outwardly. So Jiddu Krishnamurti have tried. It shouldn't come like it should come from our inside out, like that. Not superficial. Like I tried this Makaramal. Like not this superficial through the religion, akhlaq, to the program for developing good manners, for the dignity, raising human dignity. This is what our Shia religion also stood for, raising the human dignity, insan kamil, and all this. So that in the crisis or something, you don't lose it. You don't lose this, and like I lose it, right? And I start abusing, and so that's like coming from the inside, my true self. And I'm in touch with that true self, and it's coming out of care and all this true care for the other. And if someone even spits on my face, like spat on Buddha's face, Buddha didn't say anything. And the next time, when the same person came to apologize, he realized his mistake, or, is wrong. Buddha said, why are you apologizing? Yes, this is what I've thought of also. Like, why forgive ourselves? Like, in what manner? Uh, who, who will be the forgiver? Because forgiveness would be ourselves. Forgiving ourselves would be. It's a very religious thing. So when the spiritual people tell us this, forgiving, isn't it a religious word? You can only forgive someone if you have the power, if you have the strength, right? Like, let's say, I should, so wouldn't it be like, when I don't have the strength to fight this, let's say I want to do something bad. No, I don't want to do it. How should I put it? Now, at the heat of the moment, passion, heat of the moment, something happened and I did something. I abused someone. Let's say I abused my father, right? At the heat of the moment, after many years. And so should I use the word because I think forgiveness can only come from someone who can punish, who is able to also punish at that time, has the power to punish, power to punish. Wait, I used the wrong, what is the definition of forgive? Forgive, sorry. Stop feeling angry or resentful towards for an offense, flaw, or mistake. Oh, stop feeling angry. Yeah. Acquit, pardon. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong in this. Pardon. You can only pardon someone, I felt. I thought about this in year 2000. And I thought, if you have the power to punish someone or forgive, right? But right now, you don't have the power to punish that person. So, like religiously, we shouldn't use it. I think we should use another word. Overlook. No. You need to understand that someone has done you wrong. You don't have the power to punish them. And so, how can you even have the power to forgive? Religious people can use, so religiously, God is supposed to forgive, and so because he has the power to punish also or forgive. And not religiously, we can use it in this way: stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. Yeah, okay. So we can use it this. I was thinking of it as religiously. Forgiveness, in a psychological sense, is the intentional and voluntary process by which one who may have felt initially. So not religiously. Let me put it this way. Okay, psychological sense, because we don't have the power to forgive, to punish. Only God can forgive. So how come these religious people say, forgive this person, like Christians? In Jesus Christ, it's the intentional and voluntary process by which one may have felt initially wronged, victimized, harmed, or hurt. Goes through a process of changing feelings and attitude regarding a given offender for their actions and overcomes the impact of the offense, flaw, or mistake, including negative emotions such as resentment or a desire for vengeance. Oh, okay, this is psychologically. But religiously, we cannot forgive, right? Because we don't have the power to punish. Maybe religiously also we can forgive. Maybe I'm wrong in this. Or an increased ability to tolerate the offender. Oh, God. On the psychological level, forgiveness is different from simple condoning, viewing action as harmful. Thank you, Wikipedia. Yet to be forgiven or overlooked. Okay, it's like, oh, it's the same thing. Overlooking for certain reasons of charity, excusing or pardoning, merely releasing the offender from responsibility for their actions, or forgetting, attempting to remove from one's consciousness the memory of, yeah, it's not even worth it, right? There's so many people who want to harm you, and who could even harm you, and even rape you to gain power over you or gain revenge against you, right? But so rape. Okay, I have felt, I was maybe God. They say what you hate. I don't know what my religious maybe if you if you don't like something, you want to repel, it comes on you, right? Even my aunt who was like aunt who was religious, just trying to gather my thoughts and all. So let's say I was very this thing, that she doesn't like a man to think of her even when she doesn't love the man, right? So that would make me upset or something, angry. Why is he thinking of me? I can't have the thought of a man thinking of me or being interested in me when I'm not interested in the man. So you know what I got? So I was very I used to be very upset with that. غيرتمند, غيرتمند on. So I got a man. It's like someone's watching me, and I don't know who it is. Male entity, or my honor is in pieces, and I have to take it. Like he wants to wiggle his, put his tongue out to me, wants to touch me, wants to look at me. I mean, so much interested. This could have killed me. So I was saying, girls, females, women, Muslim women, if you have an enemy, a Muslim man or a Muslim woman, she would want you to feel shame and guilt. So not only God, but no, I mean God wouldn't want you. You're innocent. Let's say you haven't done anything wrong, but they've got it from their religion, right? Okay, they've got it from the religion that सबसे ज़्यादा इस पे जुल्म हम कैसे कर सकते हैं अगर इसको रेप नहीं करें तो ऐसे दिखाएंगे इसको that we are raping you on the spiritual level also. It's like non-stop they can do that. I realized this in year 2000. आपकी गैरत, honor is gone, your honor is gone. So a feeling of shame, guilt, and I could have died of shame and shock. Shame, shock, guilt, and guilt. So, some man. So, God gives you this so that you learn not to be so sensitive to it. Like, if a man is looking at you and he's interested in you and he comes after you and you get angry, like, you just say, you're not responsible, right? Even if you've made a male friend, like Harry met Sally, and like, you don't have to be responsible if that man fell in love with you, your friend. Platonic friendship turned into, like, he fell in love with you, but you're not in love with him. It's platonic friendship. So now I'm feeling responsible for it, right? Let's say, and I feel, so then I try to, abuse him, this and that. What will make him, like, not think of me? I've done everything. And not be attracted to me. And not pay attention to me or not think of me. So I've been very sensitive. This is a very sensitive issue for me. A man looking at me or thinking about me when I'm not interested in them. So how can I help them? Like, so I've also been upset about it. So the thing is that I get this. So God gave me this feeling that, oh God, that I'm being looked at by a male entity. And when I'm sleeping, they have from the back, front, terrible, dirty, vile. It's too much for me. Oh, there's a healer, a lady who has just, but the feeling of watching has not gone as yet by this male entity, or that someone is watching me. A male, especially, right? I don't know who's watching me. Sometimes when I get the feeling that a male is watching me, and if a male comes here also, so doing this, like Mariam told me, don't even make groups on Facebook. You are calling for trouble, asking for trouble. You could, you know, she was wise, sensible to say this, my friend, in Karachi, when we were in Karachi. But I didn't listen to her. I couldn't. And then what happened is, yeah, so another, a friend of mine, his friend, Bori, had to make this Facebook group because, about the white Corolla thing to raise awareness. Ugh. Forgiveness is interpreted in many ways by different people and cultures. Yes. I thought in religion, condoning, viewing action as harmful, yet to be forgiven or overlooked for certain reasons of charity. So, how much do we do this? Like, and how often? Okay, for ourselves, okay, we overlook it, right? But what if this person goes around harming others? Okay, for myself, I can say I can forgive my rapist on the spiritual level, molester, right? But shouldn't we for humanity's betterment. Like, okay, for me it's good so that I don't hurt myself. I don't keep hurting the pain body, Eckhart Tolle, right? Don't keep creating pain for myself. But what about stopping it for the betterment of another person too? Like, you shouldn't go hurting. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait a minute. So we should, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. We can stop it by, we can't stop these people who hurt us. What we can do is this is the way to help, right? So now I understand by, it got home to me. It came home to me like through even this lady, friend from the inside, understanding. Ooh. Okay, sorry, excuse me. I can't look at that Nuria Khan's. Try to cover it with my hand. Ooh. Understanding pain bodies. A friend on the inside. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. You know, in Moulin Rouge, wasn't he like he wasn't able to walk? So when he's lost his strength or he's on a wheelchair, doesn't he get like frustrated? And I was trying to see that. So when you're not well, you're people of determination. You know, you don't chronic fatigue. Your skin is sagging, right? You feel like you're old. Your energy is not there. You can't process your feeling. You can't take certain things like normal people can take and would forgive and overlook. So this really helped. But time it came back to me. I come back to that pain body. And I want to take like revenge, stop them. So is revenge. Another one recently helped me, like this lady, friend from the inside is Aaron. It really got to me when he also, don't skip this. Um, Shift your reality. Maybe this video of his about pain bodies, why caring less makes you more powerful instantly. Once you let go like this, or maybe this one, I can't remember. I can't even I feel I don't have control over myself. There's someone else. And it's a very dense energy and very negative, and abundance isn't a goal, it's who you are become. Yes, that's Shakti Gawain also. We are abundance. I have abundance, or we say we are abundance. Shakti Gawain in our affirmations and in our book, Creative Visualization. So not that God is sufficient for us, but we are sufficient for ourselves. We have abundance. Not that God has given us abundance, but that that God is abundant or whatever. So this helped me, the Aaron Dory also. Not to get into the pain body. Like the other person hurts you, but if you've got something, how to explain this now? If the other person, let's say, insults you or is rude with you, you shouldn't get hurt, right? you shouldn't get hurt. And if you understand how the thing they made, so I can go back to this, can't where, no, I can't remember. So if you understand this would be really good for you to protect yourself. Good morning, Tapori. Tapori? Good morning, a very good morning. Uh, did I pronounce your name properly, Tapori? So this, how to protect ourselves. So on one hand from the inside and then from the outside. Uh, what am I afraid of these people would do? Yes, I did. Okay, great. Thank you for the feedback. What, so look at these exams. It's a correct pronunciation. Thank you so much, Tabori. Welcome here. Is it the first time you've come here? If you'd like to say anything about yourself and give me a feedback. So, oh, so maybe like these, Sholin here. I don't know whether this is Sholin himself speaking or it's just the AI. Thank you, sir, Tapori. Yes, Miss, you carry on. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for dropping by here and saying hi to me. Very good morning. Hi to you. Hello. Wish you the best. So what do you think of this? It would be nice if you know, said something here about this. Do you find this interesting, helpful? 5 signs you're dealing with the human demon. Oh, so we have human. So what more can we do for the betterment of human beings? What more can we do? It's like I try to help by saying, truth and all this. Maybe this could make us good people also. Just leaving the religion, also a false religion, and truth. You see, my teacher, Miss Disa, gave me something, although this is from a Christian, uh, noble creed. Live truly. Noble need creed. Poem by. It's a hard question. Yeah. Isn't it? I think it's very hard, right? I started with this truth, and maybe we could be better human beings, find ways to help each other and correct each other in ways that we can help each other while we're hurting, to correct each other. Not correct each other, maybe when someone has hurt us and we're hurting ourselves. It's a hard question. Noble by poem. How could I forget? By Bonnard? How could I forget the poet's Bonnard? Think truly. Oh, no. Think truly. Sorry, I'm searching. Sorry, let me see. End of the day, we are all human beings. We can get on with each other. Horatius Bonar. I've thought of I've been saying to myself at the end of the day, if someone hurts you, um, the best consolation is that you didn't hurt them. You didn't insult them, but it's not helping me. And my energy is draining, and I want to, can't even. End of the day, we are human beings, and we should get on with each other, but we don't, Apuri. Look at the ex-Muslims like Nuria Khan and Adam Seeker, and at the end of the day, what about these narcissists, psychopaths? At the end of the day, even Christians, some of them, like Adam Seeker, ex-Muslim, like, what are they lacking? They're not human beings, they're demons. Even leaving Islam doesn't help them. This is what they are showing to the world. They're giving this ex-Muslims a bad name by their behavior. And the Muslims will be laughing at this. Now, um, as I've seen what he said in the behavior with the Buzurg, religious scholar, Shia. Look at how they've spoken against him, not only against me. You have a good point. Be true to thyself. Thou must be true thyself. If thou the truth wouldest teach, thy soul must overflow if thou another soul wouldest reach. It needs the overflow of heart to give the lips full speech. Think truly, and thy thoughts shall the world's famine feed. Speak truly, and each word of thine shall be a fruitful seed. Live truly, and thy life shall be a great and noble creed. Miss Dissa wrote this for me in my, what's that book? Autograph book by Horatius Bonar. You see, this leaving of falsehood, false religions for the betterment of humanity. Yeah, it's a good poem, isn't it? Yeah, my teacher was for truth, but she was very strict with me. So, at the end of the day, isn't this sad that ex-Muslims cannot behave themselves? This thing happened to me when I was a Shia, and I was feeling so guilty that telling my aunt over the phone that, no, now that I wear the hijab, scarf at least, cover my head, I'm giving a bad name, I'm not improving, I'm giving a bad name to my religion, Shia Islam. There are enemies of Shias, and they'll say, look, these are the ones, I already had this, that because maybe I'm maybe it's true, Surah Ghafir, we are shirkers, we are polytheists, we are shirking, not in the English shirking, but the Arabic shirk. That's why we are like this, or I'm like this. Engineer Mirza is arrested for what? I've heard of Engineer Mirza just trying to. Who's Engineer Mirza? I've heard. Why is he arrested? Oh God, Engineer Muhammad Ali Mirza. He's been arrested for what? This one? This gentleman? Molvi? 295C. What's that? Toheen Risalat. Oh my God. And Ex-Shia Ex-Muslim has spoken about this, made a video on this. Ex-Shia. Oh, he's the one? Ex-Shia. Another one or this one? Oh God. No, yeah, this is like 1 month ago. नबी की शान पाकिस्तान का जीना हराम English. Oh, this is engineer ENG Muhammad Ali Mirza, booked under 295C. Yes, you can watch this. A month ago, that is a month ago. Like their religious scholar has been booked under 295C. For what? I mean, why? What Toheen Risalat? Now he is actually, yes, but like, what did he say? What did he do? He's a religious scholar, right? Sorry, I've forgotten actually. Did I see the whole thing? This video, Ex-Shia Ex-Muslim has given Nabi ki shan Pakistani ka jeena haram. So what did he actually say? Can you remind me? That he's been arrested under 295C? Blaspheme against Prophet Muhammad. What did he say? What is this? Like, did he give a hadith? Engineer Mirza arrested. But what's the reason behind this? Under 295C. Blasphemy was arrested against. Oh God, Wikipedia has given this. This is unbelievable, and even it's come in dawn. Is a Pakistani Islamic cleric, a mechanical engineer by profession. He's known for his lectures on religious topics. Right? Early life. This is so shocking. He was arrested on 4th May 2020 on suspicion of hate speech directed at religious scholars, Pakistani actor Hamza the Abbasi and anchor Shafat Ali posted on social media condemning his arrest. He was released on bail 2 days later. 2025 arrest. On 25th August 2025, Mirza was detained by Jhelum police under Section 3 of the Punjab Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance, which allows police to make arrests and detain suspects on acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order. What is this? Public safety and public order. Authorities also locked his academy in Machine Mohalla, barring any gatherings or activities on premises. He has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law with outraging religious feelings, wounding religious sentiments, and making derogatory remarks against the companions or family of the Prophet Muhammad. Mirza was later transferred from District Jail Jhelum to District Jail Hafizabad as a precautionary measure. Assassination attempts. On 14 March 2021, Mirza survived the second assassination attempt. Weekly meeting attempted to kill him. The attacker visited his academy in Jhelum, Pakistan at a... Oh my God, what is this? Controversies. This is for public security, public safety. Maybe I'll also be arrested here for this kind of a thing if I... Oh my God, outraging religious feelings, wounding religious sentiments, and making derogatory remarks against the companions or family of the Prophet Muhammad. I mean, this is like really too much. We can't even call a spade a spade. There's no religious freedom. It's going to create such disorder, riots. Can't say a word against this religion. For public safety, I mean, he has been... what is this? Muslims can't behave themselves? Like, I don't... like, what are his statements? I have to look into this matter later. So, oh God. We can't have open discussions in Pakistan. And they've put, like, the attacker had traveled from Lahore to Jhelum to kill Mirza. ये पाकिस्तान का ये ऐसा हाल है. Can you believe this? ये अभी तक mature, like, you know, educated. So yeah, what shall we do about such people who wanted to kill him? Why? Why? Who was this person who wanted to kill him? Huh? On 14 March 2021. Again, in August 2023, Ali Hassan from Gujarat attempted to barge into the Jhelum Academy armed with a knife. He was overpowered by guards and other members of the academy. So we've got a Islamic scholar, engineer Muhammad Ali Mirza, escapes fourth murder attempt. So why do his Muslims want to kill him? Attempted, huh? Tapori, can you explain what is this? I haven't gone into Mirza's views on Muawiyah the first caliph of the Umayyad Caliphate, had made him a controversial figure among the traditionalist Sunni Muslim scholars of Pakistan. He has had a long rivalry with Deobandi scholar Tariq Masood over Muawiyah. Oh, Mirza challenged Masood to arrive in Jhelum and have a debate face to face. In May 2021, the debate was postponed since Masood didn't come in. After many months, Masood finally accepted the challenge and went to Jhelum for the debate. However, Masood claimed that he had tried to make contact with Mirza, but there was no answer. Masood claimed that he took a very long journey from Karachi to Jhelum for discussion. As a result, Mufti Tariq Masood declared victory against Muhammad Ali Mirza, and numerous netizens, social media users called the drop scene of this whole saga as Mirza's defeat. In November 2023, Mirza and Barelvi scholar Mufti Hanif Qureshi were scheduled to have a munazra, face-to-face debate. Jhelum went out, however, is this boring? I'm reading it out. Oh God, the Qureshi subsequently then left Jhelum and self-claimed himself victorious. He doesn't show up. But why would someone attempt to... what blasphemy charges? What is this? Like, I don't understand. Oh my God, this religion has really made acting in any manner prejudicial. Prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order? Like, we can't have, oh, we've heard the sentiments. So they're going to Pir Afzal Qadri from TLP did FIR on him. Like, how could he... like, we can't have a... This is blasphemy. This is, we have in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order. Oh my God. So they're going to act like we will incite the people. He has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law with outraging religious feelings. Outraging religious feelings, wounding religious sentiments. Can you find out the reason he was arrested? Yeah, you're right. For public safety, outraging religious feelings, and to maintain public order, for public safety. Acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order, says Wikipedia, the Punjab Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance, 1960. This is the reason. 26 August 2025 retrieved. Tapori, sir? Oh my God. So we, outraging public. So this the reason public for outraging religious feelings. This is ridiculous. Wounding religious sentiments. No. And making derogatory remarks against the companions or family of the Prophet. Yeah, so this is the reason for putting a blasphemy case on him. Tawheen-e-Risalat. No, but they put it in the, like, for public order and safety, and also, also this outraging, with outraging religious feeling. He has been charged under Pakistan blasphemy law with outraging religious feelings. He must have said something about Prophet. No, he didn't say anything against the Prophet. But just hurting, outraging, like, hurting the religious feelings by saying something against Muawiyah the first, the Sahaba, oh my goodness, Muawiyah the first, and saying against the companions or the family of the Prophet Muhammad. And so because of that, not Prophet Muhammad himself, he's never said a thing against Prophet Muhammad. It doesn't mention here. Nothing. He's a religious scholar. But there's a different, you saying anything against the companions of the Prophet or hurting, wounding the religious sentiments by saying something against the companions or the family of the Prophet can put you in this blasphemy, under this blasphemy law. Right? Can get you arrested. Nothing against Prophet Muhammad. Not even the Quran, because he's a religious scholar. Not even Allah, just against making derogatory remarks against the companions or the family of the Prophet Muhammad. That would be outraging religious feelings of Muslims, wounding religious sentiments, and making so anything of this sort, not against Prophet Muhammad. You get, booked under this blasphemy. It's not only Tawheen-e-Risalat, like it's not only Tawheen-e-Rasulullah, it's the whole thing of Tawheen-e-Risalat, blaspheming against the message of Allah. If you blaspheme against the companions or the family of the Prophet of Muhammad, if you outrage religious feelings, wounding religious sentiments, and making derogatory remarks. Derogatory? Let's say you have evidence. So, let's say there's a Maulana engineer, Mirza, with due respect, yeah, has evidence. He didn't speak derogatorily. You don't have to, it's not derogatory. He just doesn't have to believe that all the companions were, or the family of the Prophet were, you know, holy. Allah says some of the believers with Prophet Muhammad went against him, argued against him. I mean, in Karachi, this is too much. Is there any other country which has this kind of a thing? Talking against, hurting the religious feelings. This for this also in Pakistan's is in Pakistan's blasphemy law. Do you get it? He has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law with with outraging. Pakistanis get outraged, like, with anything and anything you say against even a Sahaba or a family member of the Prophet Muhammad. And even when you have evidence. So, now, I don't know what Pakistan would do. Maybe ban Nahjul Balagha that the Shias have kept. Look at this, what Ali and, you see, Ali fought with Muawiyah. Nahjul Balagha. Where is it? So, when Muawiyah, there is this religious authority source. Who does he say this to? Woe to you, I'm tired of rebuking you. I warn you. Is this to Muawiyah? There was the battle of Siffin, there was the battle of Naharawan, Ali and Muawiyah. So talking about Sahabis, Tohin and Rasalatu. So it's talking about Sahabis, Tohin and Rasalatu. Yes. Or talking against them. If Pakistan finds out what about the letters to Muawiyah Ali sent? Oh my God, this is terrible. Who is the son of Al-Nabigha? Huh? 784. I'm surprised at the son of An-Nabigha, that he says about me among the people of Syria, Asham, that I'm a jester and that I'm engaged in frolics and fun. He said wrong and spoke sinfully. Beware the worst speech. What is Najul Balagha? I've heard this name many times. It contains the sayings, sermons and letters of Imam Ali. Also against Muawiyah, the first, Sunni's Amir al-Mu'mineen. And if you say anything against Muawiyah, Tawheen Risalat. Now, who is this? I don't know who this one is. an-nabigha. Beware, the worst speech is what is untrue. He speaks and lies, he promises and breaks the promise he begs. When in a battle he commands and admonishes, but only until the swords do not. Let's see who's Ali talking about? The conqueror of Egypt. First to the incident. Oh, the conqueror of Egypt. And the letters he's written, but it is written by it is compiled by Sharif Razi, this Najal Balagha. O son of the curse. You see, if you read Then I Was Guided, you'll see the Sufi Sunni who became a Shia. He tells us, and there's so many, Christian prince will give you like this, the narrations in their books. Umar did this one did this against Abu Bakr. Sometimes Umar gets angry at Abu Bakr. They've all called themselves liars and all this. Forget Najal Balagha, right? It is in the Sunni sources, the sources that the Sunnis take in Sahih Sitta, Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Abi Dawud, all this. You see, where Ali has called, Umar, Ali and Abbas went to, called Abu Bakr treacherous, dishonest, oh my God, it is none of his fault, and a liar. And then Abbas has called Ali a liar, right? Hadith. I mean, I'm just writing hadith, it's not a hadith. Hadith is a saying of Prophet Muhammad. Okay. This is Sahih Muslim, not Sahih Bukhari. Sunnah.com. It is reported by Zuhri that this tradition was narrated to him by Malik bin Aus. Okay, sorry, I forgot. Sahih Muslim 1757c. Look, please release that guy. I appeal to Pakistan. Change the law. Change this Doina Risalat. Shouldn't have this, because your own books have it. Look. It is reported by Zuhri that this tradition was narrated to him by Malik bin Aus, who said, Umar bin al-Khattab sent for me, and I came to him. When the day had advanced, I found him in his house, sitting on his bare bedstead, reclining on a leather pillow. Sorry, I'm finding it hard to read. I'm not well. I apologize for the soreness, mistake, and the pause and all this. He said to me, Malik, some people of your tribe have hastened to me with a request for help. I have ordered a little money for them. Take it and distribute it among them. I said, I wish you had ordered somebody else to do this job. He said, Malik, take it and do what you have been told. At this moment, his servant Yarfa came in and said, Commander of the faithful, what do you say about Uthman, Abdul Rahman, I think, not Rahman, with the B, Rahman bin Auf, Zubair and Saad, who have come to seek an audience with you? He said yes, and permitted them, so they entered. Then Yarfa, came again and said, what do you say about Ali? and Abbas, who are present at the door, he said yes, and permitted them to enter. Abbas said, Commander of the faithful, decide the dispute between me and this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Meaning Ali, the son and cousin-in-law of Prophet Muhammad. Now you know who Abbas is? Abbas was the uncle of Prophet Muhammad and Ali. Both of them. The son of Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of the Prophet Muhammad, right? Let me just get... Oh, God. Now, who has Abbas called sinful, treacherous, dishonest, liar? Ali. And Ali becomes the fourth Rashidun Caliph of the Sunnis, right? So, the people who were present also said yes. Commander of the faithful, meaning Umar bin Khattab. Do decide the dispute and have mercy on them. Malik bin Aus said, I could well imagine that they had sent them in advance for this purpose by Ali and Abbas. Umar said, wait and be patient. I adjure you by Allah, by whose order Umar bin Umar bin Khattab, right? Wait and be patient. I adjure you by Allah, by whose order the heavens and the earth are sustained. Don't you know that the Messenger of Allah said, we prophets do not have any heirs. What we leave behind is to be given in charity. They said yes. Then he turned to Abbas and Ali and said, I adjure you both by Allah, by whose order the heavens and the earth are sustained. Don't you know that the Messenger of Allah said, we do not have any heirs. What we leave behind is to be given in charity. They too said yes. Then Umar said, Allah, the glorious and exalted, had done to his messenger a special favor that he has not done to anyone else except him. He quoted the Quranic verse, what Allah has bestowed upon his apostle from the properties of the people of township is for Allah and his messenger. Oh God. The narrator said, I do not know whether he also recited the previous verse or not. Umar continued. This is Umar bin Khattab, the second caliph, Rashidun Caliph, rightly guided caliph of the Sunnis take as their rightly guided caliphs, not the Shia. Now, the Messenger of Allah distributed among you the properties abandoned by Banu Nadir. By Allah, he never preferred himself over you and never appropriated anything to your exclusion. After a fair distribution in this way, this property was left over. The Messenger of Allah would meet from its income his annual expenditure, and what maintained would be deposited in Bayt al-Mal. Continuing further, he said, I adjure you by Allah, by whose order the heavens and the earth are sustained. Do you know this? They said yes. Then he adjured Abbas and Ali as he had adjured the other persons and asked, do you both know this? They said yes. He said, when the Messenger of Allah passed away, Abu Bakr said, I am the successor of the Messenger of Allah. Both of you came to demand your shares from the property left behind by the Messenger of Allah, referring to Hazrat Abbas. He's the uncle of the Messenger of Allah, and Ali. He said, you demanded you demanded your share from the property of your nephew, and he, referring to Ali, demanded a share on behalf of his wife from the property of her father. Abu Bakr said, the Messenger of Allah said, we do not have any heirs. What we leave behind is to be given in charity. So both of you thought him to be a liar. Both of you thought him to be a liar, sinful, treacherous, and dishonest. And Allah knows that he was true, virtuous, well guided, and a follower of the truth. When Abu Bakr passed away and I have become the successor of the Messenger of Allah, and Abu Bakr, you thought me to be a liar, sinful, treacherous, and dishonest. And Allah knows that I am true, virtuous, and well guided, and a follower of truth. I became the guardian of the property. Then you, as well as he, came to me. Both of you have come, and your purpose is identical. You said, entrust the property to us. I said, if you wish that I should entrust it to you, it will be on the condition that both of you will undertake to abide by a pledge made with Allah that you will use it in the same way as the Messenger of Allah used it. KL, greetings, ma'am. How are you? Not too well. KL, I have done a live stream asking you to correct yourself, and also I corrected myself on that live stream. You can watch earlier on. It's there on my channel. Please watch that. How are you doing? Hope everything's great with you. KL. Okay, so here, sorry, I don't know what, I don't understand. Was Abbas saying that Ali is also, dishonest and all this? So they've all rocking as usual. Okay, great. But please watch that live stream I made for you. See, so Ali and Abbas will check it out. Thank you. Thumbs up. You're most welcome. Thank you for, yes, please do that, yeah, later on. What do you say about this? So the topic now, as brought forth by Tapuri, sir, is that on this Engineer Mirza, right? Maulana Engineer Mirza has been arrested on Tawheen and Risalat, blaspheme on Rasulullah, Risalat, the message on 295C. So he's done, it's on this, so the blaspheme, how shall I put it? Oh God, so this is what it is, 2025 arrest. So I was asked, talking against the Sahabas is Tawheen and Risalat too. We'll check it. Excuse me. So from 2 to 1, how did you go there? Sir Tapuri is gone? Oh God, so please see this. Why have you put this poor man, gentleman with due respect, yeah? Engineer Mirza, in short, I would call him Mufti. He's a religious scholar. He's a Muhammad Ali Mirza. I think on YouTube, they all call him Engineer Mirza, right? Sunan Ibn Majah 483 is interesting. Common sense was highly uncommon. Is it about blasphemy? Like each other, the Sahabas, thinking of each other, abusing each other, Engineer Mirza is correct. Yeah, but they've put him in jail due to, like as if, and the Muslim sentiments get hurt and they get outraged. And so for public safety, oh my God, and order, public order, they have to arrest him. This poor engineer Mirza. Like he's done nothing wrong. But, he said something against Mawiya. What did he say? Speaking the truth and quoting Islamic texts is blasphemy. Yeah, can you believe this? Speaking the truth by just quoting Islamic texts is blasphemy. If you say somewhere Mawiya the first took the wrong step, even that is blasphemy. It will arouse, outrage the sentiments, religious sentiments, and the Muslims will get up. And what they've done in Italy, they will also do so for public safety and public order. We can't even do this. Like, I can't do this. So you see, when you come here and ask me for my country, and when I say in this, even when not only you, but I also, so shouldn't you be like saying, don't tell us where you're from, it's not safe for you, and it's not safe for your country due to public order and safety. You should you shouldn't bring your country's name out, and you shouldn't tell us who you are and where you are from. Actually, I'm from Iran. No. I'm Pakistani, yeah, like, but, oh my God. Actually, I'm an ex-Pakistani and I feel so ashamed. So, I lie about myself. Otherwise, yeah, if I was an Emirati, do you think I would be able to do this? I would be executed by now. Yes, so I have lied. Maybe I had some dushmani. So, I'm from, actually, I was born in Pakistan, and I can even tell you which hospital. Dr. Salima's hospital. I'm a Pakistani, but like, so, but I'm not in Pakistan. Yes, well said, Kia. Look at this. Engineer Mirza has done nothing wrong. Like, if you see from the religious text that somewhere, even Umar raised his voice, and then the ayat came. Okay, he correct. But after Prophet Muhammad, they're abusing each other. They're thinking of each other as treacherous, dishonest. If this is not abuse, what is it, right? Derogate, derogatory remarks and all this. Okay, what was I searching for? What KL has given? Sorry, I went on. Sunan Ibn Oops. Ibn Majah. Four 483. Qais bin Talq al-Hanafi narrated that his father said, I heard the Messenger of Allah being asked about touching the penis. He said, oh my God, that does not require ablution because it is a part of your body. Sahih. No, we're talking, what is this? You see, we're talking about blasphemy and touching the, so you can touch your whatever. Now let's come back here. Sorry, I could have made a mistake. Correct me if I'm wrong. KL, can you understand what this is? Can anyone tell me? He said you demanded a share from the property of your nephew, and he, Ali, demanded a share on behalf of his wife from the property of his father. Who is this? Maybe I would need David Wood. He explains it so well. So, of Zubair and Saad. Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Zubair and Saad. He said yes and permits her. They entered and then came. What do you say about Ali and Abbas who are present at the door? He said yes and permitted them to enter. Abbas said, Commander of the Faithful, decide the dispute between me and this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Who is this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar? Here it's not clear, meaning Abbas is saying decide between me and Ali, or they both came about, because it says Abbas came for his right, inheritance right, or whatever Prophet Muhammad had given him, and Ali came about Abbas came about his nephew's right. No, what he has inherited from Prophet Muhammad, and I'm not able to put this, by Ali and Abbas. I could well imagine that they had sent them in advance. Abbas versus Ali, isn't it? Oh, so Abbas demanded what Ali demanded for his wife Fatima, who was the daughter of Prophet Muhammad, but she's passed away. And she's alive. And Abbas has demanded for himself what Ali demanded for Fatima. Yeah, versus Ali. Also, it's Abbas versus Ali. I think so. So, Abbas has said, decide between me and this. Or did they not both come together? It's Abbas by Ali and Abbas. Umar said, wait and be patient. I adjure you by Allah, by whose order the heavens. Abbas said, the commander of the faithful, decide the dispute between me and this sinful, meaning Ali, this sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. Abbas is the uncle of Prophet Muhammad and Ali. And this is where Abbasides came from. Now then later on, Umar bin Khattab is telling Ali that you said that Abu Bakr is like this, and told Abbas also maybe. Abu Bakr is a sinful, treacherous, dishonest liar. And then you've said about me that I was sinful, treacherous, dishonest. Now, if you quote this hadith and you want to know like who, so which one is true? But Umar is praising himself and saying he is not like this, and they're both. Ali is so all this praising himself and saying he's not. How do you decide? But if you quote this hadith, you could be booked on 295C in Pakistan on Tawheen-e-Risalat. right? Tawheen e Risalat. So look what, Gail, you put this very succinctly, very, so, like, this very succinct. Speaking the truth by quoting or by finding, extracting from the, or even quoting from an Islamic text is blasphemy, it seems. Isn't it? Because you've put, if you say, like, succinctly put, by KL, speaking the truth and quoting Islamic texts is blasphemy. This is what Pakistan has done in their penal code. What is it? Sharia penal code, how to put it? 295C is Tawheen e Risalat. Now, what was the message of Rasulullah? Not to, and to whom? So this is like, if you're saying is it Tawheen e Risalat or is it Tawheen e Rasulullah? What was the message of Rasulullah to his companions even? Not to think of each other as dishonest, liars, treacherous, right? That would be the message to his Sahabas. But that's what they've thought about and gone against the message of Rasalat, of the messenger, and the sayings of the messenger, Rasulullah. Oh, sorry, the messenger of Allah. So they all, according to Pakistan's 295C, even the son-in-law family of Prophet Muhammad has done Tawheen against the Sahaba and the right? Even the family of Prophet Muhammad have derogatory remarks, called them liars, the Sahaba, the companions of the messenger. So, right? Ali and Abbas, or Abbas and Ali. Sahih Muslim, and it's graded. It's what is the grade? The grade, I think, is Sahih, right? I showed this before, so here, AI, thank God, AI overview. Hadith Sarah, the statement that Ali and Abbas called Abu Bakr treacherous. Ali and Abbas is the uncle of Prophet Muhammad. Ali is the son, also the family, son and cousin-in-law, the gods, son-in-law and cousin of Prophet Muhammad. Abbas is the uncle of Prophet Muhammad and Ali, who have called Abu Bakr treacherous, dishonest, and a liar, is found in a hadith from Sahih Muslim, which contains the phrasing but is not a hadith itself, rather an interpretation, where Ali and Abbas accuse, of course it's not a saying of Prophet Muhammad, where Ali and Abbas accuse Abu Bakr and Umar of being liar, sinful, treacherous, and dishonest. After the succession dispute following the Prophet Muhammad's passing, however, this contradicts another hadith from Sahih Muslim and other sources where Ali states that Abu Bakr and Umar are the best from this nation after its prophet, and the best after him is Umar. Ali himself has said this. But it is there. So in conclusion, the claim that AI gives us overview, the claim that Ali and Abbas accused Abu Bakr of dishonesty is based on specific interpretations of a hadith found in Sahih Muslim, where they call him liar, sinful, treacherous, and dishonest. Now, at that time, the public disorder, safety was not at stake. The believers were not outraged, all the Sahabas of Prophet Muhammad. Even the Caliph Rashidun was not outraged and didn't punish Ali and Abbas. Right? Or put them both in prison. Even Abu Bakr didn't put both of them in prison. AI, are you sure that Ali has said, which hadith is this? Where Ali states, or does Rasulullah state himself, that Abu Bakr and Umar are the best from this nation after its prophet, and the best after him is Umar? Anyways, there are contradictions in these narrations. That's the Sunnis take, and they've just kept it like that. And then look what they've done. So this didn't cause public outrage of religious sentiments at that time. Huh? Like Wikipedia has put here, in Pakistan, meaning blasphemy charges. No. Where's the 2025? Oh God, is that terrible? So, acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order. Authorities also locked his academy in Machine Mohalla, barring any gatherings or activities on the premises. He has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law with outraging religious feelings. Oh, for God's sakes. Wounding religious sentiments and making derogatory remarks against the companions or the family of the Prophet Muhammad. Please release him. Section 3 of the Punjab Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance, which allows police to make arrests and detain suspects on acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order. And also, he has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law. The Pakistan Penal Code outlaws blasphemy against any recognized religion, with punishments ranging from a fine to the death penalty. According to various human rights organizations, Pakistan's blasphemy laws have been used to persecute religious minorities and settle personal rivalries. So, blasphemy on what? On the Sahabas? The offenses committed by those accused of blasphemy have been as absurd as throwing a business card into the rubbish. The man's name was Muhammad. The poor worship makes me sick. Picture on Facebook. What? A rural water dispute, spelling errors, the naming of a child, the design of a place of worship, burning a non-religious talisman, or sharing a picture on Facebook. Absurd, nonsensical. Wikipedia. Pakistan. So, oh my God. No, no, this is not Tohin Risalat. Tapuri sir, if you're still here. This is blasphemy. Section 3 of the Punjab Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance, which allows police to make arrests and detain suspects on acting in any manner prejudicial to public safety or to maintain public order. Authorities also locked his academy in Machine Mahalla, so this also and this also. He has been charged under Pakistan's blasphemy law. Blasphemy law, not Tohin-e-Risalat. With this blasphemy, you could come under blasphemy law for outraging religious feelings, wounding religious sentiments of the people, Muslim believers, and making derogatory remarks against the companions or the family of the Prophet Muhammad. The family of the Prophet Muhammad, and even his uncle, has made what? Derogatory remarks against Umar, Abu Bakr and Umar. Try to show this to the Sunnis in Pakistan, authorities concerned. Please change this law. Okay. Are you still here? Tipori sir, KL? Oh my God, this is too much. There are others, anywhere else? Treacherous and Liars by Imam Ali. Oh, I was trying to check. Listening, KL says. Okay. Oh God, what is this? Please, someone get him released. How can we make a, what shall we do to appeal to this court or to release Engineer Mirzaji? What is the grade of this? I keep forgetting. Let me see the copy and paste then. For me, I'm just doing this. Oh my God, what is this? Can't find it. It doesn't, on Google's, like through Google search, what's the grade? Does anyone know how to find the grade of this hadith? Maybe I'll have to go up. Where did I get this from? I don't. Hadith on fitna. Abu Bakr said, look at the killer. No, he didn't say look at the killer. But when I was guided. Disagreement between Fatima and Abu Bakr. Where is it that the companions also? Ali was more entitled to the leadership. Wait. Let me see the contents. Abdul Qadir Jilani, visit to Najaf, meeting with Sayyid Muhammad Baqir al-Sadr, skepticism and perplexity, the beginning. The companions of the Prophet as seen by the Shia and the Sunnis, the companions at the peace treaty of Al-Hudaybiyah, the companions and the Raziyat Yom al-Khamis, where Umar says Prophet Muhammad is delirious. I have to go now. I'll come back later. Continue with this later. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Tapori, KL, and all those watching and who will be watching later. Thank you. Have a most beautiful life, and hope we can have this freedom to interrogate our religion. Quoting the hadiths is blasphemy then. Thank you so much.